when I was finishing my MCH. As you know, my degree in neurosurgery. It was obviously a very, very stressful time.
Of course.
And we were given 1 month off to prepare for our exams because our professors knew that we've been working so much in the ward and that we didn't have enough time to read. So to save our face, they said, go and study for 1 month. At least you pass the exam. So at 1 month, I sat at home and I was fed constantly. Because I was studying something like 16 hours a day.
Yes.
And food was just constantly coming in front of me. And then finally, the exam got over. Fortunately, I passed. And I stood on the weighing scale. And to my shock, it read 90 kgs. And I was wearing size 36 trousers.
Damn.
That's size 36 inches.
Wow.
And that's when I realized, I said, this is a path to destruction, self-destruction. I got quite serious after that. Unfortunately, my father passed away a few days before I finished my residency. But as soon as all those rituals were over, I said, I'm getting straight to the gym. But I know that what you say is very true. I think in our profession, we see a lot of our colleagues who don't have the time or the intention to keep themselves healthy. And I don't know what the reason for that is. Maybe it's lack of awareness. I don't think it's really lack of awareness. I think they all realize in the back of their minds that they should be spending some time for their health. But probably it's family commitments, work commitments.
I think lack of time.
Lack of time.
I shouldn't say lack of time. Not prioritizing. Because I have been in that situation. You've been in a situation where when something else is trumping, we think that, okay, time needs to be dedicated to that particular work first. And we can take other fitness. What I learned from my personal experience is that, let's say, for example, it's a very good advice or suggestion for a young medical professional where he's trying to read a lot, similar to you, 16 hours a day. I also did the exact same thing, 17, 18 hours a day. I was thinking that going to fitness, I'm wasting like an hour or two. Why don't I focus on reading some more? Now I'm realizing that if I would have done that, I would have focused more. I would have grabbed more.
Yes.
The absorption retention will be
also, I think I did a recent reel on this about how to incorporate physical activity into your daily life. So that's why I got into commuting by cycle, because then it means that as part of my day-to-day work, I have to go to work.
Yes.
I might as well use that time to get a little fitter. It may not make a massive difference. I may not be Lance Armstrong or somebody else like that, but at least I will be spending some time towards my physical health.
Of course.
And my mental health. Because I think we also underestimate the importance of being physically fit helps us be mentally fit also. And I think that's something we don't understand enough. Even our population doesn't realize that a person who's physically fit is also mentally fit. Your sleep is better. Your cognition is better. Your awareness is better. Memory is better. I think so many things are benefited.
Is there what the BDNF comes through?
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. One of my favorite chemicals.
Your brain stimulating chemical. Why don't you talk about that?
So BDNF stands for brain derived neurotrophic factor. Let's not get into the real name because it's a mouthful and most people will not appreciate such a long name. But what it does is it's something that is released when you do high intensity training. So when you do like a sprint or you do something which is like zone 5, VO2 max kind of workout, then your body releases BDNF. And BDNF crosses the blood-brain barrier and crosses into an area of the brain called the hippocampus. And it prevents neuronal degeneration in the hippocampus. It actually may be we don't know yet for sure, but it may be stimulating what is called neurogenesis, means formation of new synapses and nerve cells in the hippocampus. The hippocampus is an area of the brain that is crucially important when it comes to aging, brain aging. So we know we have in our society, in our family, in our friend circle, people who've become older, who've lost their cognition and their ability to remember things. That we call dementia.
Yes.
The crucial structure in dementia is the hippocampus. The hippocampus is considered the seat of human memory. if you can prevent degeneration in the hippocampus, you can improve the quality of life of these elderly people so that they retain their memories and their cognition as they get older.
So you're saying that exercise can be a preventive factor of dementia?
Absolutely. No doubt about it. I have friends in my cycling circle